Hello and welcome to day number 119. My name is Mary, and today's story title is Hushai's Advice. David and his wives, his servants, and the soldiers who were faithful to him went on toward the wilderness and the valley of the Jordan. Soon after David had escaped from the city, Absalom came into it with his friends and followers. As Absalom drew near, Hushai, David's friend, stood by the road crying, "Long live the king! Long live the king!" Absalom said to Hushai, "Is this the way you treat your friend? Why haven't you stayed beside your friend David?" Hushai said to Absalom, "Whoever the Lord and his people have chosen, I will follow, and with him I will stay. As I have served the Father, so I will serve the Son." So Hushai went into the palace with the followers of Absalom. And Absalom said to Ahithophel, "Tell me what to do next." Now, Ahithophel was a very wise man. He knew what was best for Absalom's success. And he said, "Let me choose out 12,000 men, and I will catch David tonight. We will come on him when he is tired, while only a few people are with him. And before he has time to form any plans or gather any army, I will kill David and will harm no one else. And then you can reign as king in peace. And all the people will submit to you when they know that David is no longer living." Absalom thought this was wise advice, but he sent for Hushai. He told him what Ahithophel had said and asked for his advice too. Hushai said, "The advice that Ahithophel gives is not good for now. You know that David and his men are very brave, and just now they are as savage as a bear robbed of her cubs. David is with his men in some safe place, hidden in a cave or among the mountains, and they will watch for anyone chasing them and will ambush them. Then, as soon as the news goes through the land that Absalom's men have been beaten, everybody will turn away from Absalom to David. The better plan would be to wait until you can gather all the men of war in Israel. Then you will have enough men to defeat him wherever you find him." Absalom and the rulers with him said to one another, "The advice of Hushai is better than the advice of Ahithophel. Let's do what Hushai suggested." So Absalom sat down in his father's palace and began to enjoy himself while they were gathering his army. This was just that Hushai wished, for it would give David time to gather his army, and he knew that the hearts of the people would soon turn back to David. Hushai told the priests of Absalom's plans, and they sent word to David, who was waiting beside the river Jordan. David and his men found a safe refuge across the Jordan, and his friends began to come to him. When Ahithophel saw his advice had not been taken, and Hushai was listened to, he knew at once that Absalom's cause was going to fail. He went to his home, put all his affairs in order, and hanged himself, for he thought it was better to die by his own hand than to be put to death as a traitor by David. For a while, Absalom had his wish. He sat on the throne, wore the crown, and lived in the palace at Jerusalem as king of Israel. And that was the word of the Lord. Now we come to the discussion questions. And the first one says, what did Hushai say to Absalom when the king's son asked why he had not followed David? One more time. What did Hushai say to Absalom when the king's son asked why he had not followed David? Number 2. Had God really made Absalom king? Had God really made Absalom king? Number 3. Why did Hushai tell Absalom not to attack his father right away? Why did Hushai tell Absalom not to attack his father right away? And that was the end of our questions. Thank you for being with me, and may we get together soon again. May God bless us all. Till then, bye for now.